Hello and happy Monday, everybody. It's exciting times. It's exciting times. We got the legacy PDFs for the old world have been released in full, and my light here is pretty bright. Hold on. There we go. A little bit more natural. Um, heck yes. So I was about to head to the do a little, well, maybe home workout, maybe gym workout, but this popped up, so I'm like, okay, gym can be pushed back for a little bit. So I got another cup of coffee, and we're gonna dive in. Not too We're gonna look at the article first, and we're not gonna do like a deep dive into all of these. That would be a randomly really long episode, and it's still technically my work day. So what I plan to do is go through the article, and then I pulled up the legacy army that I have, which is the Dark Elves, and do a quick glance through it, see what it's like. I will be doing deep dives on these, as well as all factions, probably on the podcast or with guest or such. If I'm honest, I'll probably be in podcast shows because those are usually the longer shows on my channel, and we can really hone in on all of that. So for now, let's dive into the article, see what we got. So boom, Old World Almanac. Download the legacy PDFs here. All right, so Warhammer. Oh yeah, by the way, before we dive in, even though I ordered um, all the books, the Bretonian box, and all the cards and the map during the pre-order day. The recent release day, this past Saturday, was a fun trip. So me and my buddy Tom went out to the Warhammer store. It's a little bit of a drive for us, but it was worth it. And they had two of the Tomb King boxes there, and it's like screw it. Just I didn't have it. I have Tomb Kings, and I just picked it up. So that way I have the official book now. Still waiting for the rest of my order to come in, but we'll get there when we get there. So anyway, sorry. All right, Warhammer: The Old World is finally out. If you pre-ordered a copy, it should be either with you right now or very close to delivery. So mine's close to delivery, minus the storms in down in Memphis, Tennessee. So all right. And if you missed out on initial stock, more launch boxes, rule books, and other miniatures are being manufactured. Great. We've announced the wave of made-to-order releases. I'm probably gonna pick me up some Bretonian ones here. For the Tomb Kings, Camry, Kingdom of Bretonian, and the Green Tide is now on the horizon. Yes, it is. In short, it's a good time to be a fan of ranked combat in the world of Legend. Very much so. And actually, I'll be just picked up a used lot of High Elves to start my first bit of my army again and new. Even though I have 10,000 points, 8th edition High Elves, I want to start a new army of High Elves. Okay. For those of you with existing collections who'd like to jump into the game, here are the full Grand Army list for the 7 legacy factions, Warhammer Fantasy Battles. Rules contained in this document allow players the opportunity to try out Warhammer, the old world, using models they have in their collection, non-intended for use for match play events. Well, we're doing that anyway, and will not be updated in line of future. Okay, yep, we knew that. That's fine. We just ignore that little part. All right, there are, however, complete lists that cover more or less every generic character, troop, monster, war, machine that was available to faction during. Okay, so we're not getting named characters. That's fine. I mean, there's not really a ton in this right now anyway. See, a good deal of care and attention has gone to playtesting and balancing these lists. Excellent to hear. And each comes with its upgrades, magic items, additional spell lores, and army rules. We're getting full armies for free. If that's great. And to be fair, most of these you can go buy models for right now. So, all right, take the Dark Elves for instance. Hell yeah. Whose Witch Elves are murderous and whose Black Ark Corsairs are still outfitted with snazzy Sea Dragon cloaks. That lovely, lovely collector's edition art from the old book. All right. Murderous. Trained in the arts of murder from a young age, devotees of Cain are deadly killers able to strike mortal wounds even upon the most resilient of foes. When engaged in combat, a model of this special rule that is fighting with a hand weapon may reroll any rolls to wound of a natural 1. That's incredible. It's like their old hatred rule, but I mean, these girls are always going to be in combat. I'm curious because it says murderous. Devotees of Cain. So it doesn't say witch elves, so maybe there's something else that has this in there, like executioners maybe. All right, anyway, Sea Dragon cloak. Cult of Sea Dragon is worn by Dark Elf pirates and corsairs, both as a mark of the rank and armor against the missiles of the foe. Model of special rule improves armor value by 1, maximum 2+, against non-magical shooting attacks. Cool, just like it used to be. For Lizardmen, all the favorites are back, including Puissant, Slan Mage Priest, who are just as powerful as they ever were. They still cast with Lore of Lustria. They can also attain various disciplines of the old ones, such as higher state of mind. Ooh, look at that frog pondering the orb. Where's the orb pondering the frog? Well, he's pondering it. Slan Mage Priest. Move 2, weapon skill 2, ballistic skill 3, strength 3, tough 4, weapons or wounds 5, initiative 2, attacks 1, leadership 9. Arcane Shield, Cold Blooded, Fly, large target, Lore of Lustria. Higher state of mind, so deep in thought, Mage Priest, its physical body becomes a ghostly image and slips further. Ooh, becomes ethereal. that's real good. If your general's ethereal, that's real good. If it can indeed go on something that can be your general. All right. Chaos Dwarves, meanwhile, bring back their infernal industries of the bear in the battlefield, the old world. The Death Shrieker rocket launcher is a classic artillery piece which can dish out some serious punishment, for instance. Demolition rockets. And I don't know Chaos Dwarves well. They weren't really anyone in my area that played them or that I got to play with. Let's see. Armor Bane 1, Bombardment, Cumbersome, Move, Shoot, Multiple Wounds. 1248, Strength 3, 6 in center. Okay, minus 3. Okay. Multiple Wounds, Infernal Incendiaries, Bombardment, Cumbersome, Flaming Attacks, Move or Shoot. Okay. But with these are complete lists, there are no plans to release miniatures to use with them. The rules are intended for people who already have armies in their collection. There's plenty more to come from the World of Legend. If you have questions, you can email the Warhammer, the Old World team at oldworldfaq@gwplc.com. That is very important. I'm going to read it again. You can email oldworldfaq@gwplc.com. They won't respond directly, but your questions will inform what they hope to become a biannual FAQ or an update. Okay, biannual. It's not perfect. There's even an initial list of clarifications available here. I didn't even see that. We're going to open that up. Now, this is, you see something's weird or wrong, you send it to them or need rules clarification, or you say, hey, you know what? I really want to get more legacy stuff. No, I'm kidding. Or am I? Okay, anyway, that's great. Let's take a look at the World of Legends. Okay, so this just seems to be the PDFs, okay, and the guides. Building metal model kits, guide to building resin. Okay, so these were stuff that was all released. I don't see anything corrected here yet. I mean, you know what? Let's just open one of these. Let's see. This might be the same as this. Which case, yeah, okay, it is. It's just the home for it right now. Okay, so that's good, though. But in the general, if you go to Warhammer, up here, downloads, and then Old World, it'll take you here for FAQs and these documents where they live. This is where they live. Still download them. Print them out if you have the army. Sure, but cool. All right, anyway, let's take a look at one here. Let's take a look at the Dark Elf Legacy Army List. For use with the Warhammer, the Old World rules. Alright, allows you to play Dark Elves Army, Warhammer Fantasy range. You'll need to copy Warhammer, the Old World rulebook. Rules contain the opportunity to try out Warhammer, the Old World using models they have in their collection. Not intended for match play events, blah, blah, blah. Okay, sure, whatever. We're still doing it. Alright. Whoop, whoop. Dark Elves. From the chill end of Nagrath. Black-hearted Dark Elf legions come. Black-eyed warriors march alongside cruel knights, merciless sorcerers, monsters, dark elf. Yeah, and I'm not going to read this in verbatim because I want to. I will, but not on this show. I'll wait for we do the deep dive on this. Anyway, Grand Army, profiles, magic items, special rules, lore of, and army list. Great. Cool. I love that they took the time to give it that old world flourish. It looks like, looks good. Like, I know it's not legal for match play for GW events, but it'd be great if they put this in a book that we could buy it all as one. I mean, I'm going to print it out anyway, but... Alright, army list. Characters 50%, so we have 0 to 1 Dark Elf Dreadlord or Supreme Sorceress per 1,000 points. Dark Elf Master, Sorceress. Masters are the one of the BSB options, the other one is going to be the Death Hags. So you also have High Beast Masters and Canine Assassins. 0 to 1 Cauldron of Blood per 1,000 points taken as a mount for a Death Hag. Cool. 25% core, Dark Elf Warriors, Crossbowmen, Corsairs, Dark Riders. If your army includes 1 or more Death Hags, 0 to 1 units may be taken as a core choice, which is kind of cool, because that That way you can do the theme list. And to be honest, in 8th edition at least, well, I mean, we'll kind of see here in a second, but in 8th edition, I would take Cauldron, Death Hag, Beast, and Hellebron or something, and then also just one giant block of Witch Elves, because it was just like this Death Star that would run around and do stuff. Because you can easily, if you have enough, it takes a lot. I have a ton of Witch Elves, but you can fill your core with just Witch Elves if you want. Anyway, let's see. Special, 50%. Harkonneth Executioners, Witch Elves, Dark Elf Shades, and Harpies. 0 to 1, Blackguard of Nagaron per Dark Elf Noble taken. That makes sense, they're the guards. 0 to 1, Cold One Knights per 1,000 points. Okay, that's interesting. I'm not going to spam those too much. You can't do the... Malice Darkblade isn't... I mean, he's around, but... Because he used to be like... I think he unlocked... Oh, anyway, you could do a lot more than 0 to 1. Well, it's per 1,000 points. So you can have 2, technically, and you can make them big. 0 to turret, Scourge Running Chariots, or Cold One Chariots per 1,000 points. If your general is a High Beastmaster, 0 to 1 War Hydra, or Cryptus may be taken as a special choice. If not, they're in rare, 25%. Sisters of Slaughter, Bloodrock Shrines, War Hydras, Cryptus, Bloodrock Medusa. 0 to 1 Doomfire Warlocks per 1,000 points. 0 to 2 Repeater Bolt Throwers, 1,000 points. With Doombolt being as good as it is, if Doombolt's still the spell on the Doomfire Warlocks, having 0 to 1 of them is probably the right call per 1,000 points, because it gets spicy. Mercenaries, Allies, Battle Standard Bearer. Single Dark Elf Master, and your army may be upgraded to be the Battle Standard Bearer for 25. In addition, yeah, okay. I'm curious to see if the Death Hag could be one, though. Or maybe you could just make it a Master and then make it Canine. Oh, anyway. Alright, Dark Elf Nobles. Actually, where's the army rules? So we're not going to deep dive. The army rules are much more interesting to me right now. Oh, magic items. Okay, what we got? Executioner's Axe, 70 points. Strike 2, AP -2, killing blow, magic attack, strikes last. Okay, so just Blackguard weapon. Sword of Ruin. Strength, AP, Star, and magical attacks. No armor, ward save, regeneration permitted. Okay. Oh, let's see. Notes for the Executioner Axe. Making a wound roll, hit caused by Executioner's Axe. A roll of 2+, always successful. That's actually really good. Okay. See, Sword of Ruin, no regen or wards. Life Taker. Okay, it's a range. Strength 3, -1. Armor Bane 1. Magic attacks. Multiple shots D3 +1 poisoned. Okay. 35. Own Sword of Ruin, 65. Whip of Agony. Heirloom of a Beastman, 30 points. Combat, Strength +1. -1 AP. Magical attacks, strike first. High Beastmaster only. Any enemy model suffers 1 or more unsaved wounds from the Whip of Agony, suffers -1 to its toughness characteristic to minimum of 1. Okay, that's fun. Shield of Grond, 40 points. Let's see. I mean, here's the thing. I'm going to just... Blood Armor, that sounds cool. Pendant of Kaleth, Pearl of Infinite Bleakness, Banner of Nagarathe. That was an interesting one back in the past. Unit of this banner gains Stubborn addition, calculate combat results. Extra +1 for 65 points. Okay, Standard Slaughter, Banner of Harkonneth. That's interesting to me. Armor piercing character. Unit carrying the, okay, so it's Rend. 25 points. -1 AP. Cool. Cold-blooded, single use. Okay. I say I'm not going to read through these all verbatim because we'll do a deep dive show on these in the future. I just want this to be a short video just to get the word out there that these are out there and they're cool and they are really well fleshed out. Enchanted Dragon Egg. Black Staff. Focus Familiar. That sounds interesting. Single use. Attempt to cast a spell. Place a marker. Play within 12 inches. Oh, you measure from the marker. Oh, you just like throw the frog out and measure from the frog. That's cool. Tome of Furion. Oh, there we go. My wheel is dying a little bit here. Alright, special rules. Cleaving Blow. Model the special rule making 6 to wound, has struck a cleaving bow. Enemy models whose type is regular, infantry, heavy infantry, light cavalry, heavy cavalry, or war beast are not permitted armor or regeneration saves. Nice. Elven Reflexes, yep, +1 modifier, initiative to maximum of 10 during first round of combat, just like High Elves. Eternal Hatred. This is what I was curious if we were going to get this back. Against High Elves, The model's hatred applies to every round of close combat, not just the first. Oh my god, that's so good. They're still gonna combat us, and this is a combat game. I fear Dark Elves. But I also have Dark Elves, so it'll be fun. Alright, Karti's Blessing. Once per game, a model with a special rule may reroll a single failed casting. Cool. Martial Prowess. A unit with this special rule can make supporting attack to its flank or rear as well as to its front. Okay, that's fun. Yeah, I think I also have that too. Murderous. Okay, yeah. We just read that and Sea Dragon Cloak, so the more things can get that. Lord of Nagaroth. Cursing Word. Hex. 9+. Oh, as a sorcerer utters a string of forbidden words and curses, the bodies of our enemies bend and buckle, rack waves of agony. 12 inches. Alright, so it's close. It's hard for a hex. Camping combat rex. It remains in play. Once the spell's in play, the target remains in play is good though for 9+. Once the spell's in play, the target enemy reduces either its weapon skill characteristic or its ballistic skill characteristic chosen by the casting wizard's controlling player to 1. Ooh. If this spell's cast, the effects of any other hex proofs lost. That's good. Oh yeah, your weapon skill 1. Have fun, Swordmasters. Charge me next turn, I dare you. Or I'm charging you right now. Yeah, that's that. Yeah. Ooh, okay, I like that. All right, Black Horror of Ugu. Sorry, it's just Black Horror now. Magical Vortex, 9, range 18 inches. Okay, remains in play. Large 5-inch blast template, like that. Central hole is within 18 inches of the caster. While it's in play, the template is treated as dangerous terrain. Template moves 2d6 in a random direction every turn, start and sub-turn phase. Any enemy unit moving template touches or moves over must immediately take a d6 strength test. For each test failed unit. Okay. Only enemies. That's good. Oh my gosh, that's good. That's real good. Okay, the only thing I'm not seeing here is like honors and stuff. Well, I guess not everyone has to have that. It kind of comes down to the, like, there's elven honors for the high elves and stuff like that. But it might be like mixed in here. Let's see. Yeah, Dark Elf Nobles. Is that where I want to start? Well, yep, Dark Elf Nobles. Yep, plate armor, eternal, perfect. Sea Dragon Cloak, pretty much what you'd expect. To be honest, I'm getting here. I'm going for the Canite stuff. Dark Elf Sorceress, Supreme Sorceress, level 3. Sorcerers level 1. Okay, so they just kind of combine these. They know Battle Magic, Demonology, Dark Magic, Elementalism, Illusion. Maybe mounted. Yep. Get the reroll. High Beastmaster. Goad Beast. During the combat command subphase, in turn, the character may go to a single friendly model whose troop type is monster. Oh, gains +3D. Okay. Little whippy whip to get extra attacks on your monsters. Leadership 9. Yeah, what about the other two? Are they Leadership 9? Leadership 8? Leadership 9? Leadership 10 for the Dreadlord. Ooh, okay. Leadership 10, that's gonna be hard to move. Or Death Hags. Here's what I'm after. Alright, Death Hag. 5, 6, 6, 4, okay. 5, 2 hands. May take one of the following. Cry of War, Rune of Cain, Witch Brew. May be mounted on Cauldron Blood. May purchase magic items up to a total of 75 points. Alright. Cry of War. Enemy suffers -1 modifier. Leadership characteristic. Whilst within the command range. One more Death Hags have a special rule that are not fleeing. Rune of Cain, extra. This character. Okay, character has +D3 extra attacks. That's good. Witch Brew. This character, the mount, and any unit they've joined cannot lose the Frenzy special. Ooh. That's pretty fun, actually. Okay, assassins, hidden, forbidden poisons. Now, here's the thing I'm wondering about. Because in 8th edition, you couldn't put a Canite unit with a non-Canite unit, so that's why you had a Death Hag BSB. So I'm wondering if that's gone now, and that's why you can just... Oh, this is just a BSB Dreadlord, or a Master now. Alright, let's see... Where's the Cauldron of Blood? Ooh, Dark Pegasus is back? Heck yes. Character mounts. Let's see. Dark Steed, Cold One Chariot, Black Dragon Manticore. Oh, Death Hag Cauldron of Blood. See page 15. Now what's this? Dark Elf City. Oh, this is just the basic troops. Okay, just kind of bleeds over a little bit. They're saving space. That's fine. Black Card of Nagaroth. Dread Halberd. Okay, they're doing special rule. Fight extra ranks. Okay, so they're just okay. That's good. That's good. Argonath Executioners. Cleaving Blow requires 2 hands. Shades. Just Daughters of Cain. I love it. All right, so Witch Elves. Stat lines seem very familiar. 2 hand weapons, and lash and buckler. See below. Okay. Upgrade champions. Purchase magic standard. Okay. Special rules. Witch Elves. Close order, Elven reflexes, frenzy, hatred high elves, horde, loner. Loner. Murderous poison attacks. I need to. I forget what loner is. Sorry. Good thing I have my book here. 172 of this book. Loner. Character with this special rule. Cannot be your general, cannot join a unit without this special rule. A unit with this special rule cannot be joined by a character without this special rule. Ooh, okay. And obviously Horde. I forget what Horde is top of head. Increase maximum rank bonus. Claimed. Okay, perfect. So murderous loner, murderous prowess, open order. Okay, so can I not? I can look at Death Hag again. Death Hag. They're also loner. I'm pretty sure. Well, yeah, because like the Cauldron has to join the unit, maybe. No, it says page 15. We'll keep going now. Harpies. Yep. All right. Anyway, Dark Riders, that sort of stuff. Doomfire Warlocks. Ooh, let's see real quick before we get back to that. Cursed Coven. Strength of 10 or more may include a master. Can cast bound spells power level 2. 9 or less power level 1. Otherwise, bound spell power level 0. 5 up ward. Okay, so it's just a caster. So you can take Doom Bolt if you want, but nice. Okay. Fast. All right, Cauldron of Blood. Here, this is where it all comes together. Witch Elf crew, close order, dragged along. Elven reflexes, frenzied hatred, impact hits, large target, magic resist, murderous, poison attacks, terror. Cauldron of Blood may be included in your army as character's mount. Points are added to its rider. Oh, okay. Alright, so it doesn't look like we can take a BSB in the Witch Elves anymore, because you can't take a Death Hag BSB. That's fine. Well, we'll dive deeper into that as we can. But it looks like you can take at least Death Hags with the Witch Elves. It only makes sense. But it's interesting, because it's in 8th edition, that's what I did. I had a Death Hag BSB. I have Cauldron of Blood, and I'd throw in Hellebron too. Make it just like a murder Death Star. But we're getting rid of Death Stars, so I think that's probably the case. Makes me more happy that, you know, in Third Yen times, Teyrathi became a Dark Elf follower because of Tyrion and Cain and all that sort of stuff. So that's why she's in the Dark Elf army there. But I'm glad she's back to her High Elf roots where I can do all this fun stuff here. All right. Oh, Strength of Cain, Cleaving Blow, Blood Shield, 5 up ward. Okay, so it's a cat itself enchantment, casting value 9, self. Yeah, so 5 up ward's gonna be good. Cleaving Blow's good, Furious Charge. Okay, so just little buffs for the crew, Cauldron, and the Witch Elves you're with, because that's the only thing you can be with. Or you could do Sisters of Slaughter too, I guess, as a horde. That might be harder with them not being core option and being rare. Chariots, Bloodwreck Shrine, like everything. Black Dragon, yep, that's your dragon. Manticore, nice, good to see that back. War Hydra, Medusa on her own, she was always okay. Yeah, she's like a little loner piece you throw out. Repeater Bolt Thrower. Yeah, so yeah, this is like a fully fleshed out document here. I'm excited. It's one of those things with changes. Like, okay, I'd like to be able to take a Death Hag BSB, but since I can't now, that's fine. I will work around it because I think it does take away the Witch Elf Death Star I used to run. But regardless, let's well, let's throw up the Daughters of Cain. Cainite Terathi real quick here to finish the show up. Um, so yeah, I'm really happy that these are out. Please, I'll put a link to the download section so you can go download it yourself. Um, Check them out, read through them. Look forward to the shows we're gonna do. I know other people are gonna be diving and doing shows right away to their own level. We'll get to them as we can, but for now, everybody enjoy. Let's be happy. Let's go play these in our local stores and like our little local events and all that sort of stuff, and have a good time. Don't forget that email. To I'll put that in a link too, just so we can email any questions we might have and things that maybe we catch as we play our games. But anyway, everybody out there, stay Stormcast strong and happy hobbying.